Hello Cancers, welcome to Souls Intersect. I have your July of 2016 general reading. Happy birthday to those of you celebrating this month. I just want to let you know that these readings are going to be about 10 minutes this month, and it's because I'm planning on doing a love and relationship reading for every sign also coming up in the next couple weeks. If you're interested in getting one of my private readings, please email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com. I'll also paste the link to book a reading directly in the description to this video, and also I'm posting a link to a sample past life reading. I've gotten to do a lot of those for clients recently, and they've been benefiting a lot. There's also some more details about my readings on my website, and you can get there from the page where you book a reading if you're interested. Okay, let's get started. So I just want to say that this layout is really positive. I'm picking up on a lot of relief and some positive movement forward. Just as an overview, it feels to me that there's recently been some decisions to move away from something that was more turbulent to something calmer with the Six of Swords. For some of you, it could just be thought patterns, being that mental energy, but this could actually be movement and action taken to move away from something, a situation or a place. But again, it could just be a thought patterns or belief systems, or just your approach to something. It does feel for a lot of you like you're taking a more optimistic mental approach, trying to focus on the positive, and that's coming up with this Sun card for me. And it feels like this is a really beautiful triumph for you, and that I'm feeling that your guidance is really supportive of this as well. That part of your decision to do whatever this positive change is very supported by your guides and angels, and that there's going to continue to be support for you for this. It feels like it is a beneficial path for you. It feels like it might have not been the easiest decision, and you might have had to overcome something pretty painful or conflicting or just something upsetting in some way, but that you're on more solid ground now, and that you're feeling more balanced as well. It does feel like there's a little bit of transitional energy still too, so whatever change has taken place, it feels like it's pretty new. It does feel like there's a lot of positive support, but it does feel like you're being asked to be patient in some way too. I'm picking up for some of you that there is some waiting to begin something, and maybe not quite understanding why the waiting has to be the way that it is, why it has to take so long, or even not understanding why you're feeling so impatient, because maybe you're normally more patient or something along those lines, but that it's part of the process for you. This transition period is meant to bring about some healing for you and to help you get balanced. I'm feeling that with both of the sixes being balancing cards, and on top of it the Temperance card being this. It could be a balancing between two worlds too. In past months, I remember for Cancer, there was a lot of encouragement to embrace your intuitive side more. And I feel like you're doing that. And whatever change you've made recently, whether it be lifestyle or mental or emotional, or literally physical changes, it feels like it's been really beneficial for you. I'm feeling that you are balancing between that intuitive side more, but also remaining grounded and definitely in tune with your guidance, because I feel like you've been, maybe without even knowing it for some of you, following messages from your guidance to be on more solid ground, to gain a better understanding of a situation. And I'm even feeling for some of you like taking the high road kind of feeling. Like maybe there was something with a group of friends or people at work or a relationship where you were trying to work it out at a, I don't want to say lower level, but maybe you were engaging more in the arguments or the back and forth about it. You were more active in whatever conflict or maybe even argument or fighting for some. You were more active in it, but now you've decided to take a more passive role for your own peace of mind, and so in some sense you're taking the high road, and it's a really good place for you. It's helping you to get that balance between your emotions but then also staying grounded. Okay, let me see if I can tune in and pick up anything a little bit more specific for you Cancers this month. Okay. I'm feeling there may have been something begun around the solstice last month in June, something that took place. It was possibly to do with a reconnection with someone or a new connection with a person. It could be romantic, but it also could be like reconnecting with a family member, a child. So I'm picking up multiple things here. New relationship, a past relationship, reconnecting, meeting a child even for the first time, or meeting a parent for the first time, or also meeting up with old family members. It just seems like a theme for Cancers, that something that happened, it feels like last month. I was tuning into the Sun card when I picked it up, and I was hearing solstice, so I feel like it's something that happened around the solstice. And I'm also getting that there's something about the 19th, like it could be something coming to culmination this month, July, on the 19th. Something with that number. Mid-month to late month for you, I feel like could bring some movement in terms of a connection with someone. So I'm picking up on that. And I'm also picking up on some jealousy. I'm just kind of seeing the way that horse is looking at that couple, and I feel like something that you've left behind could have been leaving a past relationship behind, possibly because of reconnecting with someone or connecting with someone new, and there being some jealousy involved. And I feel some sadness as well. I know some of you Cancers have recently left relationships, if not this recently, in the past year. For some of you, it's been marriages. I've definitely seen that as a theme, and I know that a lot of you are still processing some of the emotions with that, because I'm feeling it in this too. I'm feeling a little bit of sadness, but again, it's a lot of that transition energy. It just feels like right now, everything that comes up is going to be important. Every kind of connection, mainly for your healing. I'm seeing a lot of blue and water, and I'm really happy because, again, I know that you're doing a better job of following your heart and being more in tune with your intuition and that water element that's so prominent in your sign. And I do feel like it's helping you. I just feel like there's, while you're making moves to be on more solid ground and feel more stable emotionally or physically, mentally, because there's that transition energy too, it just still feels like you're feeling that. You're feeling, no matter what you do to be in balance, there's a little bit of being off balance somehow. And it is because you're in a transition. It feels like it could round out by the end of the summer. And for some of you, that could be like connections that are up in the air, becoming more solid. But the really general message was to pay attention to every event that happens, and I picked it up with that connection. I'm picking it up in terms of messages that you're receiving, signs that you're receiving, interactions with others, even with animals, even with nature, that everything is important. I feel like your guidance is really in tune with you right now, and they're communicating with you in a sense, and bringing in signs and connections and events and lucky things happening, to keep you, both to keep you on your toes, but also to keep you optimistic, that as you bring forth that sense of optimism that I feel like a lot of you have been indulging in lately, which is good, your guidance is bringing in positive things to help you maintain that optimism in a sense. It's very positive reading. All right, I'll be interested to see what comes up with the love and relationship reading. Should be coming out in a couple weeks. So again, happy birthday to those of you who have birthdays this month. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave comments or email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com. Thank you.